All right. So we are going to get ready to get started as soon as we get some of our team hopping on here. Um, my name is Megan Ziegler, and I am the founder of my team, Team Be Fit, Be Free. I have been a Beachbody coach for about 16 months, and it has been other than my son and my husband, the best thing that's happened to my life. It has changed me in so many ways, personally, mentally, socially. It's helped me financially in ways now that I didn't think I could do from home. And I just am so excited to share that with you guys tonight. So, we are going to get started. I just want to make sure that, hang on, I have a text, so I want to make sure everybody's on who can get on. You'll have to excuse me because my voice is a little, manly sounding right now. I have a super bad sore throat. And the last 6 nights I've been up with my son for all night long. It's been insanity. Um, all right, awesome. So we have some people here. Just see. Okay. And I have the group chat up. So if you want to, as we're going along, put any questions at all that you might think of in the group chat. And at the end, I'll go through and answer everything, because just jot them down as you think of them, and then I'll go through them. Because somebody else might have that question. They might think, this was a great question, or I had that question too, and I didn't want to ask it. We all get that fear. So feel free to pop it in, anything at all, and I will go over them at the end. So if you guys are all good and all set, we are going to get started. Oh, look at everybody. Okay, so I am going to bring up some slides and start talking. You're not going to see me anymore. You're going to see the slides, and I'm not going to be able to see the group chat as I go along that much. But like I said, pop the questions in there, and I'll go through them at the end. And for my coaches that are on here, if anything doesn't look right, please send me a text message, and that way I can fix it so I'm not talking and you guys don't see the slides. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so here we go. Who am I? I am, like I said, my name is Megan Ziegler. I am the founder of my team. We have an amazing team that has just moved mountains in the last year. I am so proud of them. And they are like a part of me. So that's why I'm giving props to them first. But I'm 30, I'm a wife, my husband works in sales, and he is super busy on the go traveling all the time. And I have always been an advocate for healthy living. My background is in nursing, but other than that, I don't have any nutrition or fitness background, but I just have that background of caring for people and wanting the best for them. I am freakishly obsessed with the beach. Like, if we could move there, I would. I always say a rainy day at the beach is better than, a sunny day at home. So that is where we like to spend most of our time. And it's kind of where I kind of got into this, mostly because I realized I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to take my son, who you see in the picture, Bryce, down to the beach whenever I wanted to. And I knew that I couldn't do that if somebody else was dictating my schedule and my life. So I decided, once he was born, for myself, I wasn't going back to work. I couldn't. He was premature. He had some medical issues, and we were not comfortable sending him to daycare, even after he was at his 12-week old age. So we just decided, you know what? I'm going to stay home. We are going to give up my nursing salary, our, corporate health plan. We're going to give up my 401k, all of that through the company. And I'm going to be with our son because that's what's important and that's where I'm needed. It wasn't easy, and um, there were times we didn't do things. We didn't go on vacation. We didn't live the life we lived before we had him when I was working, but that's okay because he made it all better. Um, but it's what really gave me the drive to go after this coaching because when I changed my life um, through one of our programs, as you can see in the next slide, initially, the picture on the right then was when I first started a Beachbody program. And it was after I had been um, home for a year and a half with my son. He was much more mobile, and I just felt like I could not keep up with him. I um, was lonely at home, actually, even though I was with him all the time. I didn't really have any outside contact with anybody, and so I needed something. So I decided that I wasn't also happy with myself and the way I looked. I needed to do something about it, and hopefully, a better attitude, a better health, a better outlook on life would bring me all of that, which it did. So after one round of my go-to program, the 21-day fix, you can see the changes. So in total, I've done 21-day fix, hammer and chisel. Multiple times I've done the 3-day refresh. I've done several programs in its entirety. And then throughout the last 16 months, I just live an 80-20 lifestyle. I eat properly portioned healthy foods, and then on the weekend I'll have a treat or I'll have a glass of wine when I want to. um, I still indulge, but I know how to reel it back in. I know how to get healthy. And so in total, in the last 16 months of this journey, you can see that I've been down 24 pounds and 15 inches, which is nothing compared to so many of my clients and my coaches' clients and the journeys that they've been on just in the last year. So when I got into coaching, I really got into it for the discount. So when I go to this next slide, you're going to see my income. And this is a little nerve-wracking for me to share because I don't really ever share it publicly. I share it within my team, but I think it's very important. Um, I gave up a lot to be home with my son, and I still felt the calling to do something more. So once I got healthy myself and lost that weight, I realized I wasn't going to stop that. So I signed up for the discount on the products and the Shakeology. And I did that my first month, March 2015, as a coach. And you can see that just by that first month, I actually made money. And it was just because I had had a transformation and I was sharing it on social media and people asked me about it. So when they asked me about it, I was able to direct them and give them, all the pros of the programs and what it did for me. So in turn, like they became my first challengers, my first like babies of all of this. But you can see over the last 16 months how the income has steadily grown. And everybody's income in this is different. It's about how much work you put into it, not how much work your team does for you, your coach does for you. It's what you put into it. And Beachbody doesn't guarantee any level of success or income from the Team Beachbody opportunity. It is all based on your diligence, your consistency, and you being products of products and just sharing your story. So as you can see, now in April 2016, I'm almost at $2,500 for the month. For me, that is putting in 1 hour of work 5 days a week. I do the same things for that 1 hour, 5 days a week, and my business has just steadily grown. My team has grown, and I've just been able to, it's like the compound effect. The more you do something, the more positive results you get out of it. So I just want you to think, looking at that, and I know that there are coaches everywhere, and a lot of people talk about income. Just remember how long some of these people have been in the business, and also what these people are in it for. Everybody's in it for something different, and it should be about what you need out of it. Do you just need to pay your Costco bill that month? Because that $135 is exactly what that did for me that month. Um, and then, all the way down to April now, I've been able to pay our mortgage. I can pay for private preschooling. We have girls on our team who are paying down student debt. They work full time. I should say most all of our team works full time. So it's actually really incredible that they do. And because I don't have that same story, I work at home full time for my husband and my son, but I don't work outside the home. So it's pretty incredible that they work outside the home and they spend an hour of this a day doing Beachbody, an hour a day, and they're seeing this kind of income as well. Paying off student loans, being able to pay for trips, pay for their car payments. It's just been incredible what this can do for people. So right now, I'm at the healthiest and happiest I've been ever in my life, honestly. I try to like say I've never been this happy, like not even, and this is not in a bad way, but it really takes it down and understand like how sensitive some people are to things. Like in my wedding dress, when I should have been the most happy in my entire life, I didn't feel like me. Um, and it was sad. So now I feel completely happy and healthy. And I'm actually going to try that dress on in the next couple weeks after I'm done my next program and see how it fits. But my team is seeing success. So I'm not the only one here seeing success. You've probably been invited to this call because you are one of my coaches, clients, or someone they think coaching would be amazing for them. And, they're seeing success. So I am being able to teach them and have them duplicate the things that need to be done step by step so that they can find their purpose, they can find their freedom in whatever that is for them. There are tons of benefits to coaching. Alone, set aside, not just the financial, but this is your baby. You make it. Nobody's dictating to you what to do, what to produce each month, things like that. The company sets benchmarks that is a guide for you to follow to know that if you're hitting these benchmarks, um, your business will steadily grow, but it's not a requirement. So you work at your own pace. You can build fast or slow. It's all up to what you need out of it. Do you just need some extra cash to, pay for Christmas next year? Do you need to start paying down student loans? Do you want to make this a full-time earning business so you can be home and, do more things without having to clock in, clock out, and answer to somebody else? You set your own hours. I do my 1 hour a day kind of whenever I want, whenever I can get it in. Mostly I wake up though an hour before everyone in my house because it's when I'm the most productive, and I'm actually excited to do this work. So it's not difficult for me to get up and, at 5 o'clock and come sit at my computer and do this. Like I said, you get out of this exactly what you're going to put into it. If you, stop working at it for a few days, a few months for sure, you're not going to see any growth. If you keep at it every day, chipping away, making connections with people, sharing your story, there's no limit on what you can do. The only thing you pay for, you don't have to hold any product, you don't have to buy into anything. The only thing you pay for is the program for yourself that you're going to get started with. That's it. There has been so much mental and emotional personal growth within myself. One of the what we call vital behaviors of our company is called personal development. And at first I was taken aback by it because I was like, I don't need to work on like myself and read a self-help book, but it's not really like that. It's just growing your mind. And this is like more fun to me than growing my mind in school or, reading books for my, my nursing career, things like that. So if you guys are having an issue with the chat, can you jot down your questions and I'm happy to answer them at the end. We can figure out a different way if the chat box isn't working for you. I have made the most incredible friends out of this. I have met amazing people, and the community is, aside from me just wanting to pay it forward, the community is the number one reason why I wanted to go into this and pay it forward. What the challenge groups did for myself, the support within them from my coach, from the other challengers, is just like out of this world. Like nobody ever, you can mess up every day and nobody ever lets you feel bad about it, because that's not what we're here for. We're here to love on people, to get them through the hard days, and know that there's never a perfect time for anything, a new fitness program, or coaching. Like we're just going to get you through it, and we're going to get you to your goals no matter how hard the days are. So as coaches, there's a lot of people who think that you have to be a health and fitness expert. You have to have gone to school for business. You have to be at your perfect weight or shape, size. You have to be just outgoing and the life of the party. Totally not true, because I can tell you I'm none of those. Like I said, know nothing about nutrition and fitness. I have a background in nursing, but even some of that doesn't apply to everything we do. I never went to school for business. I'm not at my goals. I'm currently doing a 21-day reset where I am going from a normal diet one week to a vegan diet to like a strictly like fruits and vegetables diet, because I'm not at my goals and I let myself get out of control, even as a coach 16 months in. I knew nothing about social media when I started. I probably posted about my cats and my son maybe once like a week. And if any of you knew me before this, I am shy as hell. Like, put me in a room of people and I'm just going to sit and people watch, because I don't know, like it's just me. I'm an introvert. I like to have a good time and be around people, but I don't like to be the center of attention. So all of those things I am not, and I am still an awesome coach. So like anybody can really do this, and in any capacity. You don't have to do it full time. You don't have to do it, just as a hobby, whatever you want it to be for you. So we do have 3 different coaching levels that we like to refer to. And like I was saying, full-time, hobby. The other one is called loyalty. So you can sign up as a coach and get the discount of 25% on all of our products. You can also, when you are that person getting the loyalty club discount, get any commission on anything you were to sell. You don't have to do anything. You just get commission if you sold something. If you were to share with 3 people, your Shakeology would be free for the month. So that's it, just 3 people. We all know 3 people that could benefit from the superfoods, from a fitness program, from just the support and sense of community. Hobby coach, you get all of number 1, but then you also get to earn vacations and extra income. So as you do more with the business, you're not just getting commissions, but if you rank advance and you have a team producing underneath of you, you also get residual streams of income to a certain degree. Many people at this hobby point, it's because they want to pay off school loans, they want to pay off credit card debt, they want to pay off a car, and they do it for this reason, to be able to have more freedom in their life. And then number 3, all in, is number 1, number 2, plus everything else you see there. So I consider myself all in. I'm here for the discount. I'm here to earn those extra vacations, because who doesn't want an extra paid vacation? And I'm here to gain back my full-time income. I like being able to set my own hours, not having to answer to anybody, and work from home. My little guy has been sick so much the last 6 months of winter and spring that, I would have had to take all my sick leave plus all my vacation and then go unpaid because of as many days as he's been sick. So being able to continue to make money and change lives while I'm sitting on the couch with him is just, there's no turning that down for me. So as coaches, there are a couple main components of what we do, and it's not that hard. We're a product of the product. We work out daily, 5-6 days a week. We do take our rest days. We drink our Shakeology every day. A lot of people, if they come on to this to be all in, they aren't sure, like, well, I've never had Shakeology. I don't know how to be a product of it. Well, I say give it 1 month, and you need to see in that month, do you have more energy? Do you have better digestion? Do you sleep better? Did it help you with weight loss? For me personally, being a product of the product is not hard because I had an extreme change with Shakeology. It was the only thing that ridded me of my migraines over 8 years that I had. So for me, it's just something I cannot go without. We share in our challenge groups, just the daily ups and downs of what we're going through. We share about the coaching opportunity and asking people to join our challenge groups. We learn, like I said, personal development. We like to do read a book, listen to a podcast in the car while you're folding laundry. And it's not all day. Like, I am happy if you do 10, 15 minutes a day. That's pretty much all you need, because you need to absorb what you're hearing and you need to put it into action. There's no sense in reading all this stuff, all this personal development and books and, about social media, like self-motivation, things like that, if you're not going to do anything with it. So don't think about that as being overwhelming. It's not. We learn about social media, how to post, how to tackle it, how to connect with people. And our team has some awesome team trainings that you go from the basics of coaching when you first start, all the way up to if you're pushing for a certain rank, a certain goal, we have trainings to get you there. So rewards, we're rewarded a lot with this company. It's kind of actually amazing. Every month you get an incentive for, if you do hit the benchmarks. Like I said, they're not required, but if you do, you get like free swag. You get, cups, you get apparel, you get these trips to go on, you get free tickets to our coaching summit that you can see me and those special ladies, and one more who we didn't get her picture in there in time because she decided to come later on. And that's awesome because she just signed up as a coach about a month ago, and she knows that this event is, even though she's so brand new, she knows that this event is going to move her forward and give her everything she needs to push this business. So we get free tickets to that. And then at the bottom, you can see it says Punta Cana. So if you help 3 people a month and you're consistent with your business, the next year you're given a free all-inclusive paid trip where you get to go for the week, hang out with celebrity trainers, hang out with people from corporate, go to these masterminds with top coaches, learn. It's a vacation. You learn, but it's still just a vacation, all inclusive. You have fun. So that's pretty awesome. Like I said, I've never done anything like this before, but this is the first time I've ever been rewarded even monthly for doing something. And it's something I feel good about doing. And it's not like I've been in this business 10 years and I'm getting to go on this trip. I've been in the business for 1.5 years and I earned that trip and I get to go on it for free with my hubby. So it's pretty awesome. We get to do fun things as a team. We go to events quarterly called Super Saturdays, where it's just a little conference for half the day on Saturday, and we make team events out of it, hang out afterwards, go to wineries, just chit chat. But right there, we got to meet Autumn and hear from her, which is pretty cool. I got to meet Tony, which was awesome. So if any of you are P90X 22-minute hardcore fans, you know who Tony Horton is. I mean, he's just been around forever. Truly, genuinely amazing, awesome guy. And like, I'm not saying I was starstruck, but I was just like, it was just awesome to hear from him, not just meet him, but hear his message of, just not giving up in anything in life. So that was really cool. We go to these events, like I said, as teams. You can be on our team and be from anywhere in the country, which is kind of cool. We have coaches that live in DC, in Georgia, in California, up in Canada, all on my team, our team. And even though we're not all local, the local people do try to get together. But for the people that are not local, there are these events all over the country and in Canada. So you can go to an event near you and you'll meet other coaches in your area. You can connect with people and you can get this corporate information and tools like right at you. And it's just an amazing event. So, for me, like I said, this has just been the most life-changing thing. It's hard. There are days when I just am like, I don't know if this is for me. And then as soon as I get that doubt, I get a message from a challenger or a message from a complete stranger who says, I've been watching your posts and I think what you're doing is amazing. And you inspired me to go work out today with my 6-month-old doing tummy time or, sitting there playing on the floor. And that is awesome. So don't think that you can't do this. Like I said, was all those things that coaches are not, and I can do this. So anyone can do this. Anyone can love people. That's all you have to do. So how do you earn in this business? There are different ways. With your sales, you earn commissions on products, commissions on memberships to our Beachbody On Demand, and then commission on all your challenge packs. So anything you sell, from a tumbler to a yoga mat to the challenge pack, you get commission. And right off the bat, you don't have to do anything for that. Team cycle bonus. So as you create a team, and if you are on a team that is creating a team as well underneath of them, you earn this bonus weekly for the volume that's produced underneath of you. So it doesn't necessarily just come from you or what your team produces, but maybe your coach and someone they signed on as a coach after you. You benefit from things that they sell, things that they buy. You can get anywhere from $250 to $1,250 a week in just that, which most of the time is where people make them more money than just in the sales. We have different bonuses. So when you sign people on certain ways, if you sign so many people on a month as coaches to also be in the business, you get bonuses. It's all different residual streams of income, which are awesome because say you're sick one day and you don't get to your hour of work. That's kind of the good thing about this. You can still guarantee that you're going to get paid something that week, especially if you're on a growing team, you're growing a team and you're moving along. And then when you advance in rank, there are certain quarterly bonuses and bonuses for being considered an elite coach and things like that. So I don't know about y'all, but $500 extra a month is pretty awesome just because you're working out, drinking your shake, and sharing your story, and helping others just get there and do the same. So here is the question that, everybody likes to ask or likes to think they know that they think we're a pyramid scheme. And we are not, because we are federally compliant. We are not a scam, and we have a high rating with the feds. You cannot in this business make money off people below you without continuing to grow your business. There are caps to how much you can make. There are certain ranks you must hit in order to be able to benefit from the volume underneath of you. So you can't just sign on and then, everybody that signs on after you through your team, your coach, you benefit from. That's not how it works. So, but if you think about a pyramid scheme in the traditional sense, everybody kind of works for one. So when I was a nurse, we had a nurse manager. She had a better schedule. She made better income. Then we had the director of nursing, better schedule, no holidays, no nights, more money. But I'm still down there doing all the work to keep the unit afloat. So think traditional structure like that. Everybody has managers, everybody has CEOs. But like I said, you can't make more money than the people above you unless you continue to move your business forward. They will cap you out because we are federally compliant and not a pyramid scheme. So just a little background on Beachbody itself, and just to give you an idea of how amazing the company is. In 2007, when Team Beachbody was formed by the CEO Carl Deichler, there were only 14 coaches. Today, there are over 400,000 working coaches in the company, and it's growing. Um, so it might seem like to you also that you see everybody as a coach now. Everybody's posting about it, talking about it. But there are so many people who don't continue on with it, who don't do the things the right way, the genuine way, and they don't make a business of it. There are so many people out there also that don't even know what Beachbody is. They don't even know what P90X is. They don't know what Insanity 21 Day Fix is. I've come in contact with those people, and it's kind of amazing because who hasn't heard of P90X or Insanity? I heard of them before I knew what Beachbody was, and I just thought they were, workouts you borrowed from a friend. And I did one day. But, so Team Beachbody was created because those programs that Carl was creating with his trainers, they were being sold, but they were finding people weren't getting results. And they were finding the people that did get results, they did a question and answer with them, and they found out that they were working together in groups, the challenge groups on these chat boards privately, getting motivation, support, help with meals, and those are the people that were getting results. So Carl decided, we need to have these groups, but not in a chat board form. So we have these challenge groups now, and that's really where Team Beachbody came into play. So we're in the United States and Canada, and we are currently expanding into Europe in the next 2 years. You can actually access our Beachbody on-demand workouts overseas, but not through a coach. So at this time, they're testing it out and figuring out what the best way is to expand. So there's no secret sauce. Like everybody's likes to ask, what is the secret sauce to this business? Just being consistent, just allowing yourself to be coachable. And in that aspect, I mean that, you allow people to help you and to train you. And if you see that they're growing and they're telling you like these things are working, you're allowing yourself to listen to it and try it out. You're committed. You have a 30-day money back guarantee if you decide that this is not for you, but most people don't decide that. They give it 6 months to a year because it's really about long-term growth. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but if you are consistent and you give it 6 months to a year, you will definitely see significant income and growth. We also all really have a strong why and belief into why we're doing this. So, like I said, everybody's why is different. It could be personal, financial, just social, whatever. Some people's why is they just want to make something for themselves and they want to be recognized for growing a business. Like, who would ever think somebody like me would grow a business? So that's one of my things. Like, I've actually had people tell me, no, you can't do this Beachbody thing. And that just like didn't sit well with me. So a big why for me in this is that I know I can do this. Like, anybody can do this. And I just have to believe in myself, which is where the personal development comes into play and helps you. And the products, just believing in the products. They were created a specific way for a certain reason, and just knowing that they work. Not trying to recreate them and do your own thing, your own schedule, but if you follow them, they work. Social media is our biggest way of getting our stories out, sharing, and connecting with people. There are so many people that also connect face to face and grow their businesses that way. You can be a personal trainer, you can run fit clubs, you can work at a gym, and use this also for people who can't get to the gym every day, can't afford a personal trainer. But social media is the way that you will actually grow long term in this, by meeting people outside your warm market, so people you don't know. And if you don't know anything about social media, like I said, you don't have to be an expert. You don't even have to know anything. I have some people who I know closely that didn't even have a Facebook account when they signed up as a coach. And, you know, they were like, I don't even know where to begin. And now they're top coaches. So it's amazing. Like, you just pick it up, it becomes something you learn just like anything else. There's trial and error though, and it's, everybody does something differently, but you have to do what works for you. So, as a new coach, if you sign up with our team, you first enroll with your sponsor that invited you here. They will send you a link to sign up with them. You're going to get a welcome email from them or myself if I'm your sponsor, and it's going to have important action steps in there, just a couple little videos to watch to get you going. After those, you have what's called a GSR call, and this is a one-on-one, about 20-30 minutes with your sponsor. That's just to basically find out more about you, get your goals, and we can get you an action plan for the next month of specific tasks to do and things that you need for your goals. Then beyond that, we have trainings, like I said, that I run for our team, and just continued support throughout your entire coaching. Like, we never let you go. I mean, we're always here. We have the team page. We have multiple areas of support for you guys. Signing up as a coach, how do you do it? What does it entail? Like I said, the only investment is the investment into your fitness journey. So there are multiple ways to do that. The most effective way is signing up with a challenge pack. It's most beneficial for you because you're getting your choice of a fitness program, your 30 days of Shakeology, and 30 days of the club membership, which gets you the Beachbody on-demand access, where you can stream all of our workouts and your fitness program that you chose. And so by doing that, you're only paying for your challenge pack. If you decide not to get a challenge pack when you sign up, you have to pay this $40 one-time fee. But then you're paying for your Shakeology also and your fitness program later on, which is kind of silly. So there's really no point in paying that fee when you can just get the Shakeology and the fitness program bundled together in that challenge pack where they actually save money. Costs of being a coach. The only cost that you have as a coach is $15 a month. That's it. You don't have to have any overhead, no stocking supplies, nothing. $15 a month. This is called our business service fee. And basically what that entails is it's Beachbody handing you over 4 websites that are completely done. You just have to add your personal info, and these are the sites that you're going to send your clients and customers. So you don't have to go out there and create anything. You don't have to go spend money on creating a website. It's your own online store. They have a ton of branding and marketing tools in there, so you don't have to do any marketing. They ship everything. They have customer service that helps all your customers, so you don't need to be going back and forth with things. Support staff for you, so tons of training, tons of ways that you can call if you have a question. They have live chatting available, and it's only $15 a month. That being said, $15 a month on top of what you get with the Shakeology discount is still costing you less than if you didn't sign up as a coach. So kind of a no-brainer. If you're military, you don't have to pay the business service fee. If you know of anyone, if you're in the military, you have friends and family like that, it's kind of a no-brainer for them. And then the other is the club membership that could be a cost for you, but it's not necessary. It's optional, but it's $3 a week, and you pay it per quarter. That gets you access to Beachbody On Demand, which, as if you are in this long term and want to grow your business, you kind of want to have that because you want to be able to access the new programs that are coming out and test them out to be able to talk with your clients about. And then you can access your workouts anywhere. So when you go on vacation, don't worry about bringing your DVDs. On your phone, if you're on the beach, you can stream it on the beach. That's pretty cool. So why us? Why my team, Team Sorry, I told you it's late. I've had no sleep in the last 6 days. So why choose our team? Um, it's my personal mission to be able to help empower others to feel free in their life. And with that comes being fit. So that's why I named us Team Be Fit, Be Free. Um, Whatever you've been held back from in your life before, I want you to be free of it. So, our team is a young team. I've only been around for 16 months, but we are growing like crazy. My downline is seeing a ton of growth, and we have a serious fire to inspire people. We just want to love people, love on people, share with them what's worked for us so they can be healthy and in turn not have a life of disease and obesity and not being able to keep up with their children, not being comfortable, when it comes for tank top and short seasons. We want them to not have to rely on medications for their blood pressure, for their cholesterol, things like that. Um, so, like I said, a young team, but we are also a top team in the company right now. Only 16 months in, and our team is so amazing in the lives that they change that we have been considered in the top 300 of the company. And like I said, if you remember from a few slides back, there are over 400,000 coaches in the network, and our team is considered number 300. So that's pretty awesome, and we keep rising. So I'm able to offer you one-on-one support, one-on-one coaching, step-by-step process of how I got here. And at this point, since we are a young team, I can offer you that one-on-one, which a lot of other teams in the business have been around a lot longer and are larger, but you can't get that one-on-one from them. So who are we looking for in new coaches? We just want fun, motivated, driven people that are real, positive, and that, just want better for the world. So I'm hoping that's you. And if you fall into one of those categories, join us because we'd love to have you. Like I said, what to expect. You get all these trainings. We're always here to support. Any questions, we do team calls. We have calls with our upline coaches. One-on-one calls are available. And we just have fun because I think I mentioned we go to wineries and events, things like that. So we just have fun. All right, so I'm going to stop screen sharing. And, okay, it looks like the group chat didn't work. So let's see. If you have a question, I would love to hear it. So let's see what's going on here. Does anybody have a question and can type one in, or I'm just trying to figure out if it's working, right? That's all. I know one of our members, one of our coaches said it wasn't working for her. So if you're on the call and you are hearing me, and even if you don't have a question, can you just type it in the group chat real quick? And I know we're on a little bit of a delay. That's what happens with the live stream. So if you have any questions, please reach out to the person that invited you to this call. Ask them anything. They're here to answer anything. Nothing's off limits, especially with me. I'm here to be as transparent with you as I can because I want this to be, I just want you to have every piece of information you should and that you deserve so you can make the best decision for you and your family. And if this could be right for you, whether it's all in, whether it's part-time, whether it's just so you can continue on your healthy journey more affordably. So please reach out to me. If you are one of the people that I invited here tonight and you are on this call and you decided you were on this call for a reason, you're not really sure why, but you think you just need to jump in and you're not sure where you're going to land, that's what I did too, but you're ready, please contact me, message me tonight because I am going to give you, I'm going to give the one person who signs up tonight, the 22-minute hardcore. Since you gave up some of your time with me tonight, I want to just pay it forward in return. Okay, so I hope this was informational. I hope it was helpful, and I hope you can make an informed decision. And like I said, we'd love to have you on our team. We're just really about inspiring other people, letting them know that they can do whatever they set their mind to. It doesn't matter who tells them no. It doesn't matter what their goal is and what they're working for. We're going to help you get there. Um, Fitness, family, financial, whatever your goals are, personal, growth, we're going to get you there. So if you're looking for a sense of community, our team is amazing. Our girls are awesome. I just love when we chat. If you are looking to just get healthy and fit but need to more affordably, please reach out to the person that invited you and we'll get you plugged into one of our challenge groups to work one-on-one. And if you are ready to, pay down some debt or, work towards your goals of getting home with your family, not having to work shift work like I did and, miss holidays and birthdays, reach out. I want this for you. So everybody deserves it. Everybody deserves freedom. And if your goal is not to leave your full-time job, if your goal is to just have another form of residual income that is steady, that God forbid something were to happen to your full-time job, then, this could be it too. Like, we all need that backup plan. So, like I said, whether you go all in, hobby, or discount, an hour a day, that's it. Or, if your discount or the loyalty, you don't have to do any of that. But hobby or all in, 1 hour a day, and that's it. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope I talk to you guys soon, and you are hanging out with us soon on one of our team calls. Okay, so I hope everybody has a great night, and please let the person that invited you here know what you thought of this tonight. Okay, thanks. Bye.